My name is Esther. I'm in my 50s. I've been doing Western astrology, Bazhi, Fengshui for coming to almost 3 decades now. Started when I was very young. Yeah. I started in this line because I got retrenched. I was a PA before. Of all things, I was a legal secretary. And then I got retrenched in mid-20s, early 20s. And I couldn't get a job for a very long time. And savings were all being depleted really fast. And I'm a single parent, or I was a single parent at that time. So things were quite hard. And then a friend comes along and he says, "Hey woman, you've known this skill for so long. You've done readings for people, it's so accurate. Why not charge for it?" He didn't give me much of a choice. He basically just said, "Okay, I'm gonna get a group of people for you, you're gonna teach." So from there, that one workshop, I quite enjoyed it. And when I went back after that day, I counted the money that we made and I was like, this is good, this is fun, and I made money. We just went on one workshop every month and always teaching a new thing, always sharing something new and having people report back that, hey, I applied this and it works, it's done so much for me. It just adds on to the fun. So through the years, I've always gone back to Western astrology. I use it as my base. I use it for solving people relationship issues because I think everybody has relationship issues, yeah? All right? So we use one core module, one core subject, and then we incorporate Bazhi, Fengshui, Qimen, I Ching into the picture to help you reach your goal. So it's never just one method. If you're using just one method, it's boring. So I owe everything that I have today actually to this one friend, because if he didn't start me off on this, I think I probably would never have. But of course, in this line, we also have the not so good stuff, yeah? Things like, oh, you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna lose a member of the family. Of course, it's not so good. But in cases like that, I usually will keep my mouth shut unless someone specifically asks me about a particular situation, because nobody likes to hear bad news. So when I started out, it was difficult. I had a lot of prejudice to fight off. I think the field of metaphysics is not very well received back then. Everyone was thinking, oh, this is all crap, it's rubbish, it's very much based on missing, superstition. And to top it off, it's a male-dominated industry. I think we all have different definitions of success. For me, success is my family is happy, they have a roof over their head, my son is able to go to school, we have food to eat, we have money for emergencies, we have money for little trips here and there, everyone is happy and healthy. That is success. But when a client comes to me and says, "Esther, help me be successful," my first question is, what do you want? Your chart can say, oh, you have potential to marry rich. But do you want to marry? If you don't want to marry, it's a moot point. Some people say, I don't want to be an employee, I want to be a business person. But your chart has no potential. Then how? What are we going to do about it? Does that mean you can never be in business for yourself? Not true. I can show you ways to make it happen for you. But first you have to determine what is meant by success to you. So each person's definition of success is very different, and at different phases of their life as well. Our needs will be defined by which phase of life we're in and what we want in life. That is success.